Hello, Sooner D here. I am preparing a video here for the VR response to the Clemente collector and his giveaway, and the requirements are to show a well-loved card, that's used, and it's not in pristine condition. And actually, I have two that I'm going to show. The first one is a 1966 Tommy Davis. This is a I forget it's a buyback card that I forget. I've received it out of I forget what product I got it out of, but it is in a box that a blaster, I believe, that I bought. As you can see, it's got some rounded corners, little crease right in the area in front of his face. The top has some damage to it. Both corners rounded on the top, and all around well worn. But it is a buyback card, and it is kind of unique. It's got the Topps stamp on it as a buyback. So you can see the back. Not too bad, other than the rounded corners and whatnot. But that's the first one that I want to show. Now the second that I'm going to show is a 1961 Hank Aaron. As you can see, it has some writing across the top there. It's got some rounded corners as well. Slightly off center, right to left. Bottom's got some rounded corners. But this card actually has a little sentimental value to me. So, and the reason I'm showing this card, not only is that it's a Hank Aaron and it's got writing on it, fits the requirement for well used, but the sentimental value that it holds for me is my oldest brother collected cards whenever he was a kid, and he's 12 years older than I am. So in the heyday of the 61 Hank Aaron, he was 7 years old at the time, and I don't recall, of course I wasn't born yet, but I don't recall if he got this card at that time or if he got it a little bit later. But he had it over the years, and after he got out of high school, and I guess he's still a major baseball fan. He's probably the most hardcore baseball fan, probably of any of me or my brothers. But he didn't get. He kind of got out of the card collecting time of his life, and moved on and did other things. But all of his cards that he had were at my mother's, and over the years, whenever I got back I collected cards too. Whenever I was a kid in the mainly late 70s, probably 77 on, and always had an interest of these cards, but I never. I say these cards, the cards that my brother had. So they always stayed at my mom's. I would look through them and stuff, but I never did anything with them because they were my brother's. Well, as I got older, I was probably in my late 40s, I guess. They were still at my mom's, and they've been in her possession for probably 40 years or so, or longer. And I decided to, I would take care of them for my brother, and I've showed it to him since, and he has no interest in the cards or anything. So I've kept it in my collection, and that's the sentimental value. Is that my brother got this as a young kid, sometime in the 60s. I would imagine it's probably the early 60s or so when he got it, but so it's been in the family for, if in fact he did get it in 61, 62, that time frame, it's been in the family for about 60 years. So I have it now, and that's the sentimental value. Is my brother is the one that got me interested in collecting cards, and that's my tie to it and the sentimental value. Of course, I'll never get rid of this card because of the affiliation of getting it from my brother and his collecting as a kid. So, but that's my well-used card to go for the VR on the giveaway that the Clemente collector is doing. So with that said, I'm going to sign out, and I hope everybody has an enjoyable time watching this, if anybody does watch it. I don't have a lot of content on my channel. Actually, this is going to be probably my 5th video that I have on my channel. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoy, and thank you very much.